Hi, everybody. So, yesterday we started talking about nonfiction text structures. And remember that the text structures are the main body of the text that we're talking about. So, we're not talking about the pictures and captions, maps and graphs. We're talking about the main body of the text and how that text is organized. And we talked about that there are a number of ways of doing that: categorical, description, sequence, chronological, temporal, compare, contrast, cause and effect, problem solution, and question answer. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about chronological. And we read a little bit from this book here. But chronological order is when they happen in order of time. And so it talks about then, after, events in the order that they happened at the same time or meanwhile. They're using and they're telling the story from start to finish in a without jumping back and forth. It's then this happened and then this happened and then this happened. So I know I tell you in your writing don't and then, but chronological order is literally kind of and then this happened, a little while later this happened. So when we look at the actual Titanic book and look at some of the sections, we can see this book as chronological order in this section as you could possibly be. It starts at 11:50, then it moves to 12 a.m., then it moves to 12:05, then it jumps forward to 12:45, and it gives details about what's happening at that time on the boat, on the ship as it's sinking at this point. So you can see that this book, these sections are written very much in chronological order. There is no doubt it's listed the time. So this happened at 11:50, this happened at 12, this at 12:05, this at 12:45. I think pretty simple to understand. We also have sequence, which is a little bit different than I lost it. There it is. Sequence is a little bit different than temporal order. They're very similar. Like when we looked at that graphic organizer, it was box to box to box to box. It's all in a straight line. Chronological order is time, chronological time. Sequence, very similar. You do this, then this, then this. It's usually more like how-tos and step-by-step process. Cookbooks are a really great example of this. And so this is a book called Skateboards, but what I want to point out here is, even if you notice over here, I've got step one and then step two, and then it moves on to step three. So this is literally walking you through how this company particularly makes their skateboards. So if you wanted to know what the process and how this individual makes his skateboards for his company, you can see this step by step. So this is sequential. It still is very similar to chronological. It's not time based, but it is step based. So they're very, very similar. There's a slight difference. Oftentimes you can see them used interchangeably, but there is that slight difference between the two. So I just wanted to point that out, show you what that difference looked like. You have a read aloud, you have a writing about reading, you have a Greek and Latin stems that you still need to work on. And if I have my Reading Plus pilot group, if you could work on your lesson today, that would be really awesome. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.